All right, welcome to Coffee with Marcus. This is episode 99, and today I'll show you what's happening in the market so that you know what's going on. And it is Amazon Prime Day, so there are some great deals on Amazon. So if you're in the mood for shopping, I'll show you some great gadgets and stuff for traders and other cool things that I personally have and that you might want to consider putting onto your list. Anyhow, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Marcus Hartkotter, and this show is about real money and real trades. I'll show you the trading strategies that I personally trade, the tools that I use to trade my own accounts, and we'll also talk about the right mindset of a trader. Now, talking about mindset, I am going to show you how to generate SRC profits. And SRC stands for systematic, repeatable, and consistent, because that is the key to long-term success in the market. So if you are sick and tired of all the hype and empty promises, and you want to learn trading strategies that actually work, then do me a favor, click on like right now and let's get started. Okay, awesome. So first segment, what is happening in the markets? Markets are down again. Markets were down yesterday, breaking a 4-day win streak, and today they are down again. So as you can see, the Dow Jones is down 0.35%, the S&P is down 0.4%, and the Nasdaq is down 0.5%. So why are they down again today? What is happening? Well, let's switch to a 5-minute chart and dive in. So if you look at a 5-minute chart, here is what happened this morning. So right here, let me just plot a vertical line here, right there. This is where we opened this morning, and at first, everything started to look good. We were actually pushing higher. So that's what happened. This morning, I woke up to markets being higher. But then they tanked. So why? Well, what is happening? Well, there are two things that are worrying traders. Number one, yes, we still have a virus going around. Go figure, right? And so as of today, there are more infections. So you see, this is data that has been compiled by CNBC based on Johns Hopkins University. You see the daily new reported cases here in the United States. And as you can see, the 7-day average is pointing up again. So, of course, this is where everybody says, what's going on? And then at the same time, we hear from Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, and a few other pharma companies that they are suspending the trials that are going on, or these all these tests that are going on for the vaccine. So cases are on the rise, a vaccine not very likely anytime soon. And this is where, of course, traders are getting worried. Now, what is the second thing that is going on? Well, we have talked about it for more than a week right now. Of course, it is the stimulus deal. And this is where Secretary Mnuchin, you get the idea, right? And Pelosi are talking. And today, Mnuchin said that the White House and Congress are still far apart on some issues. So these were his words. So it will take longer, and this means that we might not get a stimulus deal here before the election. And this is where today markets are slightly down, but as you can see, they're not crashing. Let's switch back here to a daily chart. They're just slightly down, and after this massive up move, I mean, let's just measure it here in the Dow. So in the Dow, it was an up move of almost 10%, 9% actually. We now retrace a little bit, so that's absolutely normal. The Nasdaq here, also retracing. The Nasdaq actually was recovering more, as far as I remember. I measured it earlier this morning. Yeah, there we go, 14%. So 14% in less than a month, in 3 weeks, right? I mean, and after moving 14%, this is where right now markets are retracing a little bit. So what does it mean? It means no need to panic right now. So I don't think that we need to panic on seeing what's going on. Anyhow, so that's what's happening. We'll talk about our positions here in just a moment. Now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something fun. Today is Amazon Prime Day. And so I don't know about you, but I'm always in the mood for a good bargain. And when there's Amazon Prime Day, or when there's Black Friday, or any sales day, I'm in. I want to buy some stuff. So today, I want to show you some cool things for traders if you are in the mood for shopping, and some of them really have some great bargains. So I asked my team earlier this morning to set up a special website, and I'm going to show it to you right now, and I'm going to share this website with you. These are things that I personally have and that I can highly recommend. And I want to show you what it is. And so, again, you might get a really good deal here today as there's Amazon Prime Day. Some of the stuff are on sale, others are not. So let's talk about it. Number one, trading essentials, a portable monitor. If you are trading off a laptop, you want to get this monitor. Super cool. It doesn't have an external power source. It is powered by a USB cable. Now it costs $172, so not on sale on Amazon Prime Day here. So you don't have to buy it now. You can buy it over the next few days, or maybe put it on your Christmas shopping list. But this is really a great monitor. As a trader, you need two monitors. On one, you have your charting software. On the other one, you have your trading platform. So if you were ever wondering what is a good one, especially when you're trading off a laptop, this is a great trader. Many of our mastermind members are having it. There are two versions of it. As you can see, there's a cheap version for $127 and there's a more expensive version for $172. Get the more expensive one. Here's why. It has something to do with the resolution. And when trading, you want to have a really sharp and crystal clear resolution. So it is on the list. I will send this here in the, I'll put it in the description. It's rockwelltrading.com/office. Now, the next item on the list here, an absolute must for traders. It's actually a must have when you work more than 3 hours per day on a computer. These are gunner glasses, and you see, it's called gaming glasses. These gamers, they know what to do. Let me show them to you here. So here, let me just come back to you full screen. So these are these gunner glasses. As you can see, they're slightly yellow. This is what I look with them when I'm wearing them. Right? So there you see the gunner glass. I don't have a prescription. They're yellow tinted, and you know, here is why I recommend them. If you realize, if you're sitting in front of the computer and after an hour or so, your eyes start hurting and you're doing this, right? Where you feel that they're hurting a little bit. This is where these gunner glasses will help. Usually, as you can see, usually they're $77. Right now on sale for $59 and worth every single cent. So highly recommend those gunner glasses if you are working in front of your computer. Now, if you do have a prescription, I'm not quite sure if they are coming in a prescription. I don't have any prescription, so this is what they look like. Again, nerdy glasses. All right, let me show you some other stuff. So highly recommend that you pick it up today while they are on sale. So next, a laptop stand. If you have a MacBook, this is an awesome stand. So this only is available, I believe, for a MacBook Pro. So the really cool stuff is it folds flat. It glues to your laptop. And here's why you want to have a stand. If you have a laptop, you definitely want to have a stand because otherwise the computer can overheat. And what happens when an old computer overheats? It gets slower, right? Or it might shut down on you. Now, this is the worst thing that can happen when you are in a trade. So when you are in a trade, you want to make sure that your computer reacts to it. So $18 here, really inexpensive. I have it on my computer. I have given it also to Debbie, our CEO. So she is using it, and I believe I've recommended it to other team members. Some of them have Macs, others not. I do not know if they are available for other computers than MacBook Pros. Not quite sure. Anyhow, let's keep going. Let's keep going through the list and see what else I got for you here. I'm just closing a few things. There we go. All right, chair. That's the desk chair that I'm using. I have it in black, actually. And again, you will see it is a computer desk video game chairs. Again, these gamers, think about it. These gamers are sitting often in their chairs for what, 12, 14 hours a day? Playing games. So if you're in the, if you're on the hunt for a good office chair, I have this one. It looks really odd with the S Racer there. But hey, who cares? I feel kind of cool when I sit in this chair. $153, so a little bit more on the expensive side, but your back will thank you. Again, this is meant for people who are sitting in front of the computer all day long. And even if as a trader, you're only sitting in front of the computer for a few hours, this is what I highly recommend here as a chair. I personally have it. Now, standing desk. I love standing desks. You know that they are adjustable here. So they are actually a little bit pricier. So here, as you can see, $600. I paid more than $1,000 for my standing desk, but I like it because this way throughout the day you can raise the desk, right, and you can stand or you can sit down. So I love my standing desk. As you can see, these two things, the chair and the desk, are not on sale right now, but the gunner glasses are. Now I'll show you a few things that are on sale right now that I really think that you should pick up. So it's actually the next item, headphones. If you want peace and quiet while trading, these are the best headphones ever. Now, I don't know about you. Right now, many people are working from home. And when you're working from home, you might have the dog around you, the kids around you, I mean, other people around you. These, when you put them on, first of all, they're wireless. They're connecting through USB, but you also have a cable. So if you want, you can do it with a cable, but they are lifesavers. You can connect them to your phone. You can connect them to your computer. You can listen to Coffee with Marcus with these headphones here. They are so super quiet. They really cancel out everything. Again, usually they are $349 right now, on sale for $199. So if you have an environment that is driving you crazy, maybe even in the office, right? Get these headphones. Trust me, they're lifesavers. And especially if you're traveling a lot and if you're on a plane and you don't want to hear any screaming kids or even these yapping when the pilot says, please fasten your seatbelts or something like this, these filter out anything. I know that my head coach, Mark Hodge, he just picked up some, I believe it was yesterday. So they are amazing. Highly, highly recommended. Again, usually $350 right now, $200 a bargain, a steal here. Okay, so what else do I have for you? Okay, if you're wondering what kind of coffee I drink during Coffee with Marcus, this here is the espresso maker that I have. That's how I make my coffee with Marcus here. I love it. I've tried a lot of different ones. So right now, it is a little bit more expensive. Often it is available for $650. I have had espresso makers from Seiko. I've had espresso makers from, I don't know, for $2,000, $3,000. And I mean, after a while, they all broke. This machine, I'm super happy with it. I've recommended it to team members. I know that Nicole has one of these. I know that Debbie has one of these. So they are amazing. So if you are on the hunt for a new coffee maker, again, a little bit on the price side, buy it from your trading profits or put it on your Christmas shopping list, right? So this is the one that I use. And again, I'll make this list available for you. I'll post a link in the description. So this is what I think are the essentials for traders, right? But then I have a few other things that I really love that I want to show you. Here, for example, a wireless car charger, amazing when you're on the road as much as I am. If you love driving, and you know that often I'm driving around with the RV, making thousands and thousands of miles. This here is amazing. It's a wireless charger, so all you need to do is basically tap. Let me see. Tap this and it grabs your phone, right? And then as soon as you want to grab your phone, it automatically releases it. So amazing. 50 bucks, but so worth it. I'm loving this wireless charger. Now, of course, you need to make sure that your phone enables wireless charging here. Good. All right, so let's see. What else do we have here? Oh my gosh, this is the perfect suitcase for a frequent traveler like me. Super light, rolls super easy. $149. As you can see right now, it is on sale. So this might be another good prime deal to pick up. It is super, super, super light. Trust me, here again, I've had so many suitcases. This is the one that I really love. See, usually it's around $200 right now on sale for $149. Highly recommend this. So if you love traveling as I do, pick up this suitcase. What else? Here's a MacBook Pro charger. And hey, by the way, Apple AirPods, probably the best thing Apple has invented in the past 3 years. I have my AirPods. I love my AirPods. And right now they are on sale as well. So usually they are on, they're costing $159. And right now, as you can see, you can pick them up for $115. If you have never had those, and I've always wondered, are they worth investing in? Yes, they are. So I'm loving those. So right now, a great deal here on Amazon. You see, I purchased this item last year. It was actually my second one. After a year or so, I use them a lot and all the time. So they break after a year or so, and it's not worth for me replacing. I just buy a new one. So I have purchased them several times. So right now, a great deal here. All right. What else? These are just some other cool things. If you have a closet that you walk into, right? I mean, this is awesome. It turns on when you enter, and it automatically turns off when you exit. I don't know. Just thought I'd put it out there. You might not know that this exists. I think it's like $10 or something like this. Yeah, there you go. $10. You're going to love it. So if you have a closet or a room or maybe a basement, so as soon as you enter, it's motion activated. It just screws into your existing socket. As soon as you enter, it comes on. As soon as you exit, it goes off. All right. Finally, this is probably for my German friends, a spaetzle maker. If you like homemade spaetzle like me, this is a great little gadget. Probably $15. Yeah, there you go. $15.99. You're going to love this. Anyhow, so since there are some bargains right now available, I thought I share this with you. They're great tools for traders. Highly recommend that you pick up some of these. They will make your life so much easier, and I post a link in the description. Now, was this helpful at all? If it is, do me a favor and click on like really quick. And also, if you're new here and you enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button. And often we talk about trading strategies. And in a moment, we'll go to your questions and we'll talk about specific trades if you want. Anyhow, hit the little bell so that you get notified whenever I go live. And also feel free to share this video with anybody who you think would benefit from this video. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. All right. Now, before I go to your questions, because I see that there's a lot going on, so I will definitely talk about this here in a moment. But I want to show you something else cool. You know that today is the 99th episode, so the next Coffee with Markus will be the 100th episode. And we will celebrate it. We'll give away $5,000, more than $5,000 in prizes. And we have set up a special website. It is called, let me just do it here, rockwelltrading.com/100. Let me share my desktop with you, where I show you exactly what you can do to win. And as you can see, the 100th episode is coming up in 2 days from now. So here's how you can enter to win. You just take a selfie where you watch Coffee with Markus and tag it with the hashtag Coffee with Markus. Do this on any social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and or Twitter. Doesn't really matter. Option number 2, you can take a selfie with a Trade What You See mug. As you know, this is my favorite mug, Trade What You See, not what you think. This is how you can enter to win all of these prizes. Or take a selfie with your copy of the PowerX strategy book. There we go, right? That you can get for $4.95 from our website. Now, here are all the prizes that are on there. So you can win the PowerX Optimizer, the tool that I use, or I have 1 year of Power Income alerts, or all this cool stuff, mugs, sunglasses, what else? Books, laptop cases, hoodies, t-shirts. So I'm giving away a lot of prizes in the next one. Now I want to show you, a few of you have already taken action. So this is where here we have... who do we have? Senghout. Look at this. Took a picture of both the book and Coffee with Markus. There's Gerald. Where are you from, Gerald? Are you from the Netherlands? Almost sounds like it, right? So here we have Pichet. So you have obviously entered to win. Nancy, so good to see you. Look at this setup. Isn't that impressive? I mean, huge big TV screen on the wall here. Look at this. All decked out. So here we have Sharon. Sharon, so good to see you with Trade What You See, Not What You Think. Rob and Denise, all decked out here. So as you can see, many of you have already entered to win. It is so much fun. If you'll search for the hashtag Coffee with Markus, I just did it here for Facebook. And if you go to Instagram, there's more, and Twitter as well. There is Lorena. Look at this at her desk. Love to see all your trading setups. Sam, good to see you here, trading during the day. There's Odie. Odie, you're probably also online here because I know that you're always watching Coffee with Markus. Look at this. All the cool stuff. This is Benito, right? Yeah, there it is. Benito, Steve. I mean, you see, they're all coming in. So make sure go to rockwelltrading.com/100. This is where you see the instructions. And in the next Coffee with Marcus, I will give away tons and tons of prizes. So let me show you the link here, rockwelltrading.com/100. All right, so let's talk about your questions. I'm so happy that you're here live. If you're watching the recording, leave a comment below with your questions. I'm going through all the comments. Recently, I got a little bit behind. Usually, I answer all your comments within a day, and so good to see everybody here. Okay, Danielle. Okay, can't wait until they notify me that I won the Optimizer or the membership. I looked adorable on Instagram with my book. I know I couldn't bring up all the Instagram. We would be busy here, but trust me, we are looking on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. So good to see you all posting your selfies here. Love it. Love it. Okay. And Tibor, finally catching you live. Yes, I know. We have been chatting in the comments a little bit back and forth. So good to see you here live. Absolutely. So let's see. Tulia says, no alerts on Apple today. I still hold the 100 shares that I bought at 110. Why did you buy them at 110? We issued an alert for 107.50, I believe. We bought them at 107.50. We got out of this on Monday. And I think I talked about it in Coffee with Marcus on Monday that we already got out of this. So we took profits on Monday while Apple was still up. So yeah, you should be out of this one. You take profits at 90%, right? I mean, this and we saw 90% on Monday. So we got out of Apple here. We'll see if we can get back in here if Apple dips a little bit more. We'll see. Okay, Marge loves the new Rockwell trading platform. Yes, we have a new members area and a new app that is being rolled out right now. Currently, it is only accessible for our mastermind members. So we're trading live with our mastermind members this week in the mornings when the markets open. And we have rolled it to our mastermind members. So for everybody else, we'll probably roll it out over the next few days here. Anyhow, good. Tim says, the first PowerX Optimizer trade today and in profit. Yes, love it. This is awesome. Good, good, good. Alex said, yeah, we issued an alert today for the Dow, as you know. So just to catch you up, we have two trading strategies that I personally trade right now. One is the PowerX strategy, and I've written a book on the PowerX strategy. If you would like to have it on Amazon, it's available for $20. Even on Prime Day, it is not cheaper. Or you can go to my website where you get it for only $4.95. So all I ask is that you pay for shipping and handling, and I'll be happy to send you the book. As you can see, nice hardcover with the dust jacket and lots of charts in there. Anyhow, so this is one of the strategies. The other one is called the wheel. I'll link to a playlist in the description so that you know what is going on. And so Alex is referring to an alert that we issued today for the Dow. Okay. So Monica says, go shop the like button by hitting it. That's another possibility. Or go to Amazon. Today's still Prime Day. Good. So Ramesh is asking, how do I start with Rockwell? I want to trade with fake money and then dive in. Yes, that's a great idea to start on a simulator, right? I mean, this is what you're referring to, Ramesh. I actually did a video on the best trading simulator, and I'll link to it in the description and probably also here in the chat. So it's called the best simulator. Take a look at this. That shows you exactly how to get started and what simulator I highly recommend to doing. Okay. Good. So Mickey is asking, how many monitors do you have? Two. I have my MacBook Pro. There's one monitor, and then I have one additional monitor. So I have one external monitor and then my MacBook Pro. So I'm not the crazy guy who needs 10 monitors on your wall. I don't know. I mean, the biggest problem is here that you have when you have multiple monitors is finding where the mouse is, where your mouse pointer is. If you ever experience it, if you have more than one monitor, where's the mouse, right? And anyhow, I don't know about you. For me, it's hard enough to focus on two monitors. If I had 10, I would be like a squirrel. What's going on, right? Completely distracted here. Good. Kathy says the monitor, have it, works great with my first Surface. The great thing about the monitor that I've shown you, it connects through USB, so it doesn't matter whether you're having a Surface or whether you're having even a Chromebook. I believe it works with that. Whether you're having a Dell computer, HP, whether you're having a Mac, it does not matter. Works with everything. Good. All right. So Timothy has an alpaca account. If you want, I've evaluated several brokers. I did a video on best broker for 2020. I'll link to it in the description. Take a look at this. I compare 5 different brokers according to my criteria that I like to use, and then I recommend the ones that I personally use. Okay. Adam, so good to see you. Hey, good to see you. Okay. Benito says, yeah, standing desk is awesome for your back. The first few days when you have a standing desk, it'll kill your lower back because you're used to sitting, right? So the first few days, it's killing you. But then your lower back gets stronger, and yes, absolutely, it's getting much better. Helen is asking, do the headphones have a mic? They do. They actually do have a mic, so it's really, really cool. However, when you have the mic, you need to go through the cord, right? Because the mic is in the cord. The mic is not on the wireless headphone. So wireless through USB, not USB, Bluetooth is for hearing, right? And if you want to talk on those, you can absolutely. They do have a mic. Okay. So Steve says the income alert today expires 1 day after earnings. I think we should steer clear of earnings. Absolutely. And let me show you today's alert. I will bring it up here right now. I just need to find it really quick. There it is. I'm going to bring it up on the screen and share my screen with you. So here you go. This was today's power alert. So today's power alert was for the Dow. Works out really, really well. So we believe that the Dow will stay above 4550 by October 23rd. Now look at this. Important. You must close the trade on October 21st at the latest to avoid trading into earnings. You see this? Steve, it's super, super important. I mean, I'm doing my darnest here to give you very specific instructions. As you see, there's not so much text here. Please read every single word. It's good, especially when it is read, right? So, Steve, hope that helps. Yes, absolutely. Please get out of the trade before earnings. And we'll be fine. I mean, right now, let me just show you this particular trade here, Dow, is already up $55. So we are already 25% towards our profit target. So it's working out really well. Earlier, we issued the alert, I think, for 40 cents. I got in at 44 cents. Right now it's trading at 32 over 35. So we are already making money on this trade. I was able to close TRGP earlier today. So right now, overall, on this account, and again, it's a rather small $50,000 account, we are over $10,000 in less than 3 months. So that's 20% in less than 3 months. And again, you know me, I'm standing for what? SRC profits. And SRC means systematic, repeatable, and consistent. Maybe 20% doesn't sound great for you in 3 months. It does for me, because if you think about it, over the year, this will be 80%. And I rather have 80% consistently, rather safely and systematically and predictably than hitting a home run that I could never, ever repeat. Anyhow, so Steve, does this help? Good. So Helena is asking, you have 2 of the coffee makers. In fact, I do have 2 of the coffee makers. Completely different story, but yes, I do. Anyhow, you only need 1. Trust me on this one. Good. Okay. Lorena and Alex are jumping in and saying the instructions say to go out before the 21st. Exactly. That's what we did. How? So good to see you here. Love standing desk with the memory presets. That's the one that I have. So you push 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it brings the desk up or down. Anyhow. Good, good, good. All right. So Wellness NYC, it's so good to see you here. You're also a regular, became the Amazon salesman. Love it. Thanks for the essentials. Hey, I don't know about you. When there is something going on, like Black Friday or Amazon Prime Day, I'm always asking friends, hey, did you see anything? Did you see anything worth buying? And so I thought I'd share with you what I saw worth buying and the stuff that I love. Hope it helps, right? I mean, we can talk about trading much, much more, but sometimes it helps just to buy some gadgets. And hey, if you made some money, if you made some profits, treat yourself to the Bose headsets. I mean, they're amazing. Treat yourself maybe to this. Treat yourself to something nice. I mean, after all, why are you trading? I mean, just to make money, and then what? Make your life even better. Anyhow. Juan Pablo Herrera, what is spaetzle? It is a pasta dish, very traditional in Germany. So it's kind of homemade pasta. All you need is flour, eggs, a little bit of salt, and water, and you make them right away there. I'll see if I can pull up some more information on this one, or just look at the spaetzle maker. I'm pretty sure that they have a video there. So spaetzle is a German type of pasta. Anyhow, good. Okay. So, oh, Nick, thank you. I love you too. Okay. So, Don Vio says, as the election draws near, do you plan your trades differently? No, I don't. And here's why. Let me show you. So, I've been trading PowerX strategy as well as the wheel. And I see over the past few weeks, markets have been kind of erratic. I mean, at first they have been going up, then they have been going down, then they have been going up. And I'm trading exactly this. It doesn't really matter because you see, if I'm talking about SRC profits, right, systematic, repeatable, and consistent, you need to be able to make them in any market condition. So it doesn't matter whether the market is going up, as it did here, where the market was going up, or if the market is going down, or if it is just right now going sideways. So going into the election, no, I will not adjust my trade. I will probably not trade right at the election, right? I mean, so the day before and the day or two after, because this is where things might get crazy. So it's a good idea probably there to take a break. But as it gets closer, I'll keep you posted here. I'll tell you exactly what I do, and I'll recommend what I think you should do. Okay. Good. Helena says it would be helpful to have a link for members in the coffee, to the coffee in the members area. Often have problems getting access. Helena, this is where right now we are rolling out a new members area, and this will include it. You're going to love it. Again, this week we are rolling it out to our mastermind members this week and next week, and then probably in 2 weeks from now, you'll get access to it and you're going to love it. Everything will be in one place so that you don't have to jump from email to YouTube to Facebook to I don't know where. So we'll have everything in one place. It's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, some of the mastermind members here have experienced it for the last 2 days, and the feedback that I'm getting on the new members area is amazing. So we'll roll this out to you. Anyhow, okay. So Peter asks, I have a question to the settings of the PowerX Optimizer. Why is the result of the past performing trading report always the same, regardless which risk percent I select? Very easy. It's speed. It's speed. Because here's what we can do. So, Peter, the PowerX Optimizer, for those of you who do not know yet, is the tool that I personally use to find the best stocks to trade every single day. And so, Peter here is asking, why is this 3,347 regardless of what you're entering in your trading account settings? So whether you enter $100,000 or $200,000 or $10,000, it's always the same. And here's why. Because by normalizing it for a $10,000 account, and this is what you see here. So all of these results are based on a $10,000 account. Oops. Right? Something now disappeared. Right? So this way, we can do the calculations overnight. So we don't have to do them in real time, and this saves us a bunch of time. So if you have a $50,000 account, this means that you just take this times 5, right? So it would be then $15,000. But this is why we are expressing the ROI in percent so that you know exactly what ROI you can expect based on your account size. Anyhow, great question, Peter. And this is why we do it, right? Just to make this a super fast software here. Okay, so Jay Allen says, recommendation for paper trading. For paper trading, again, it's a simulator, right? Nicole just linked to it. It's a video called Best Stock Market Simulator. We'll post a link in the description. It's also right here, right there. Okay, take a look at it. So this will help you tremendously. Okay. Jim, still waiting on Dow trigger to hit. It might not happen anymore. So here's the deal. When you get the alert, we highly recommend that you get into the alert within an hour of getting it. This is why we are sending it to you on your phone by email and also as a push notification using our app. So when you get the alert, it's not that you need to drop everything, but you should try to get in as soon as you get the alert. So The alert is usually good for an hour. So this is how we are selecting the stocks, that we give you some time. But if you wait 2 or 3 hours, you might not get filled on this trade. So Jim, really try to time it if you can. And sometimes I know life gets busy and you can't do this. And in this case, you might miss the trade, which is okay. The next trade is around the corner here. Okay. Donna send you the link to the membership again. Again, right now it is for mastermind members, right? So contact Lisa. She can help you with this. Or you'll get it over the next few weeks as we are rolling it out to more and more traders. Good. But Nicole is already taking care of this. Okay. So Joe says, when you sold a covered call and the price drops way beyond your basis, do you keep selling premium below your basis? Or just baghold until it bounces back? Yeah, this is why selection is so important. And I told you, this week we are trading with our mastermind members, and together we are looking for new opportunities. And we have been looking for it on Monday and on Tuesday, and we didn't see any candidates. Today we found one, the Dow. So, but you see, there might be other candidates, and it is so important that you choose the right one. Let me show you the Dow and why we picked it. So, the Dow, again, it's Dow Chemicals here. So here's why we picked it. You always want to look for stocks that are either going sideways or in a slight uptrend. And as you can see, this one here is in a very nice uptrend. We talked about support and resistance lines here, and you see that this one here is nicely moving up, right? Right now it is going sideways. How do you know that it is going sideways? Well, this is where I did a video on Bollinger Bands. So let's bring up the Bollinger Bands here. And you see, based on the Bollinger Bands, we are clearly going sideways. So we are looking for strong support. I did a video on, by the way, on Bollinger Bands. I'll post a link to it in the description. And I did a video on how to determine strong support and resistance. And as you can see, both the Bollinger Bands as well as just drawing a support line here shows us that we have pretty good support at 54.33 if you look at the Bollinger Bands, and 45.50 if you look at this. And this is why we say we want to sell a call. Now, again, you only sell a put here. You only sell a put if you are okay owning this stock at 45.50. So, and here, looking at the Dow, right, would you be okay owning the Dow at 45.50? I am. If you're not, don't trade it, right? So it's super important that you are not taking any trades. For example, right now, you're getting great premium on AMC. So great premium on AMC, right? Why? Because they're about to go bankrupt. So this is where it's super tricky. If you looked at it a few days ago and you said, oh my gosh, there's great support at $4. There was, but again, this is a company that is going bankrupt. By the way, in the wheel class, I have a checklist. So we published a checklist there, how to pick the best stock, making sure that you're not trading stocks that are bankrupt. Because right now, yeah, you would be there holding the bag. So stock selection with the wheel, super important. This is why many traders rely on me to pick the stocks for you, and also Mark, my head coach. So we pick the stocks for you, and then we send you an alert, very similar to the one that you just saw. Let me see. Have I already closed it? Might have closed it. No, here it is. Right, so where we do the selection for you and then send you an alert, like we did this morning, where we tell you clearly why we believe that this is a good stock for the wheel. We carefully select the strike price. We carefully select the expiration date. We carefully select the stock here. Anyhow, let's come back to more questions and a coffee. Need a coffee every now and then. Okay, Donna, we're all good. You have the link right now. Okay, good. So Ramesh is asking, would you give out your email address here? The best way to contact us is just send an email to support@rockwelltrading.com, and we have a whole team that is answering your emails here. Or you can call the office or even text the office. So if you prefer texting with somebody, you can do this. You can just send a text at 512-337-1885, and one of the team members will respond to you. Good. Okay, so let's see. Steve O, what TRGP did you close? I have the 16 calls still open, the whole position, the whole darn position. So I sold the call. No, we sold the call. So I bought back the call. So bought back the option, sold the shares. And it worked really, really well because we were at 90% of profits. And as you can see, for TRGP, we made more than $1,000 on this trade. And as you imagine, TRGP was a nail biter, right? Why was it a nail biter? Let me bring it up here. TRGP, because we did sell a strike price of 16 and then it dipped below 16. I mean, it went as low as 13. This goes back to the question from somebody earlier. Are you here holding the bag? No, I mean, we sold more calls, and as you can see, it bounces back. So TRGP was also a very carefully selected stock. We knew that there was a risk that it could go a little bit lower, which it did. And so for a couple of weeks here, you saw a negative equity, negative open P&L, but it doesn't really matter because all that counts is what happens when you close the trades. And as you can see, thus far, every single trade has been a winning trade. Now, knock on wood, losses will come. I mean, there's no trading strategy that doesn't have losses. So we might experience at some point a loss, but we've been trading this strategy for almost 3 months right now. And over the last 3 months, haven't had a single losing trade. This is why stock selection is so important. Anyhow, okay. Good. Ricardo says, Spaetzle, auch in der Schweiz. Auch in der Schweiz, and a specialty. Okay. Good. Michael says, just got the wheel and the power alerts for a month. Eager to get started. Do you like the Facebook post? Michael, yes, I do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So again, we issued an alert today. Hope you got in. If you did, right now you're already looking at 25% of the maximum profits. Let's go back there to show it to you really quick. So the position here, the Dow, as you can see, right now at 31% of the profits. As soon as we hit 90% of the profits, we're getting out of this. You see Win is doing really well. We're up here to 80% of our max profits, 52% in AM. Oh, these are two PowerX Optimizer trades. Again, so the purple dots here, the purple dots are trades according to the wheel strategy, and these dots here are according to the PowerX strategy. I'm trading both strategies. Very, very happy with it. Okay, good. Let's come back here. DT says, my grandma made homemade spaetzle. Well, now you know the secret. You just need the right tool here. Anyhow, okay. Yeah, and Michael, I love the money. I think you have a few $100s in your hand. It was fantastic. Absolutely. Okay. So Donna says, bought our standing desk at Home Depot for under $300. I mean, that's great. You see, for me, it's important that there's also that I can put some load on there because here's what I do with my standing desk. I am at it right now. So the camera is mounted to it. The monitor is mounted to it. A mic is mounted to it. So I have a lot of things mounted to my standing desk that goes up and down. And this is why, yeah, I might have overpaid for it. So good tip here. Anyhow. Good. So Ramesh is asking, Coffee with Markus conducted weekly? No, it is actually 3 times a week. It is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it is always at 3:30 Eastern time, 30 minutes before the markets close. And this is episode 99 today. We have the 100th episode coming up. I'm giving away more than $5,000 in prizes. Go to rockwelltrading.com/100 to see how you can enter for the drawing. So please make sure that you join me during the next Coffee with Markus, where I give away tons of prizes here. Okay. So let's see. King Kong says, is a lifetime membership or yearly? Don't know exactly, King Kong, what membership you're referring to. Just contact the office. They can give you all the details, right? So I don't know if you're talking about the PowerX Optimizer. So the PowerX Optimizer is a one-time investment. After that, you have it for life, including all the updates and all the data. If you're looking for the wheel, the power income alerts, we have monthly, quarterly, and annual subscriptions there. Annual subscription, I think you're saving like 45% or something insane like this. Contact the office. They can tell you exactly what's happening there. Darjan, Bitcoin is the most profitable. Sure it is. Watch my video on Bitcoin. I did a video, is Bitcoin a good investment? Take a look at this and you might come to a different conclusion. Anyhow. Excuse me. So Tibor is asking, could you get back to the RI on PXO and compare a couple of stocks, explain how we should understand it? I'll be happy to do it in the next session. Probably not in the next because it's the 100th episode, but Tibor, great suggestions. I will show you the RI. First of all, what does it mean? How do we calculate it? How do you pick the right stock? So I will definitely do this probably in episode 101. So next Monday, stay tuned. If this is your first time here and you would like to see this and make sure that you don't miss any video, click on subscribe right now. Hit the little notification bell. This way, YouTube notifies you whenever I go live. But great question, Tibor. I'll definitely cover it in one of the upcoming Coffee with Markus here. Good. So let's see. Yeah, if you would like to know more about PowerX or anything, contact the office. It's the easiest. We run specials all the time. The office knows whether we are running a special right now. Might be for the 100th episode that we are running a special that you're getting at a highly discounted price. Maybe we run a special because it's Prime Day. I don't know. I'm focusing on trading and providing awesome content for you. And this is why I have a fantastic team in the background that takes care of this. So Stathi is saying, so this has nothing to do with Amazon products. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's not how to become rich selling products on Amazon. No, I mean, we're not doing this. This is not a business opportunity show here. This is for people who want to make a living with trading and grow small accounts into larger accounts. This is for people who want to generate SRC profits, systematic, repeatable, and consistent. So, and I shared some of the stuff that I personally have as a trader that I recommend that you have here as well, Stathi. If you are looking for somebody who teaches you how to make $1 million selling stuff on Amazon, I'm not the right guy for you. So sorry, pick the wrong channel here. Anyhow, Jim, please pick more wheel candidates. Yeah, trust me, every single day. Mark and I are looking at it every single day. If you haven't received an alert in the last 2 days, it is because there was nothing to trade. So trust me, as soon as we see something, we will issue the alerts here. Anyhow, Joe, so good to see you. Ramesh, is this first time here, Ramesh? If it is, and you're enjoying this, please feel free to share this video. This for everybody. If you enjoyed this video here today, please make sure to like it, share it with anybody who might find it beneficial. If this was your first time here and you thought, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on, I would like to learn more about it. Of course, you're not learning how to trade in one video, but there's lots of information on the channel. I'll link to quite a few videos here in the description. So make sure that you're joining me on Friday for the 100th episode. It is coming up. So as you can see, I already have the celebration ready. So I need to decorate a little bit. And I'm giving away more than $5,000 in prizes. Go to rockwelltrading.com/100 to find out more how you can win any of these prizes. And I'll see you on Friday. Take care, everybody.